This is Nate from Hikes with Dogs New England, and I'm here today to talk about my Wilderness Survival Kit. Now, this is a kit that I put together with information that I learned here on YouTube, and I've included the objects that I've been able to get my hands on. There are other kits out there that are more and less capable than this. Bigger, smaller, way smaller. Varieties are infinite. This is the one that I put together for myself, and it works for me so far. The purpose of any survival kit is to be able to provide you the 4 things that you need to survive in a self-contained package. So if I lose my pack, if I lose everything else, and I have this on me, which I do at all times, then I will be able to survive, and I will be able to meet my needs for shelter, water, fire, and food. And being such a small kit, obviously it's not going to allow me to do any of those things with any particular ease. You know what I mean? If I find myself in a situation where I'm using this kit and relying on this kit to survive, it means that I'm probably in a pretty bad way. I am not expecting to be comfy in any way, but this will provide what I need basically to survive. So let's open it up and I'll show you what I got in here. This pouch, by the way, is a microphone pouch that I picked up at work. You can use anything for yours. This is what I've got for mine. So here it is. Start with this side over here. Duct tape on a credit card. Absolutely essential. If you don't already know the value of having duct tape in your kit, carrying it with you on the trail, you probably haven't been doing it for long enough. This is wildly useful for repairs, binding sticks together in a pinch if you don't have cordage. It's great. Fix a hole in the tent, anything. In here I've got snare wire. It's not a ton of it, but it's enough to make 3 or 4 snares anyway, or also could be used as cordage for shelter making, or any number of things. Just very, very useful to have. And this is a little candle, just a little tea light. Very simple, not going to provide me a whole lot of warmth, but it will give me a sustainable flame. If I'm having trouble getting a fire started, I should at least be able to get this wick lit and it'll burn for a little while and help me get the rest of my fire started if it's being stubborn. This is a signal mirror. There are lots of videos on YouTube explaining what this is good for and how to use it. I keep mine in its plastic casing to keep it clean, free from scratches, so I get maximum reflectivity out of this. It's very easy to use, visible for a very, very long distance. So I highly recommend having one of these anywhere you go. Here we've got a whistle. I forget the actual brand name of this, but it is very loud. Very, very, very loud. I have one of these for everyone in my party, and I like to have one on my person at all times. This one lives in this kit, but sometimes, you know, this one's got a lanyard, had a little neck thing that you could wear around your neck, or anywhere. Keep it in a pocket, keep it handy, keep it around. Could save your life and help people find you if you don't have the energy to scream. And this is a little buck folding knife, stainless steel with a plain edge. Yes, it's very, very small, but it's also very strong. That's why I like having the stainless steel one in here. If I find myself in a situation where I'm using this kit exclusively, I want to know that I have something that will perform as I need it to. No, I'm not going to be batoning huge sticks with it, but I will be able to use it to get a fire going and to get a shelter built if I need to. And this, just a cheap little flashlight. Runs on a AAA battery. I've had this in here for about a year and the battery's still good. I probably should swap it out pretty soon. And ideally I would get a better light that would be brighter, more reliable than this, but I haven't been able to afford one this size. So this is what I've got at the moment. It's what I'm using. It'll work. Here, just portable aqua, water purification tablets, 2 tablets and a quart of water. and half an hour later you'll have something that you can drink. I don't have the companion with it that takes the nasty taste out of it, but in a survival situation you gotta do what you gotta do, and obviously I'm limited by size constraints in this particular kit. But I do have the ability to make clean, fresh drinking water if I need it. Then over here is one of several Light My Fire steels that I keep around my system. I try to keep these in a couple of different places. They are very reliable, very useful, and will get my fire started. And this is a chicken bouillon cube. It's a big one, and if I find myself having to eat things that are less than desirable, this will help me make it bearable. Just a little creature comfort that might help me out when I need it. We also have a little survival saw. It certainly wouldn't do anything quickly, but it would cut if I needed to. And that's what it's there for. So in this pouch here, I've got, I'll take the big one out first, just an emergency poncho. This is less intended to keep me dry and more intended to waterproof shelter that I would need to make, either a lean-to or a debris shelter or any number of different wilderness shelters. There's lots of videos out on YouTube that are great for showing you how to build such a thing, and this will help keep me dry in an emergency situation. Also in here, I keep 2 big cakes of military trioxane. I have a couple of different varieties of this stuff. I ordered a case of it online and came really cheap, but the cakes were about 1/3 of the size of these ones here, and they work the same. Wonderful, wonderful chemical fire starters. This stuff will burn for a long time. It'll burn wet. It burns super hot. So if you need to get a fire started in less than ideal conditions, you've got wet wood, this will get your fire going. I keep this in here instead of other tinders because if I'm using this kit, I'm not going to want to play around. I want to get my fire going, I want to get warm, I want to get dry, and I want to live. So 2 cakes of trioxane. I could break this up into lots of different pieces. The foil that it comes in is resealable to keep it dry and keep it from getting the flaky stuff in the rest of your kit, if that's a concern. Highly recommend this stuff. Every fire kit should have some trioxane. And then last but not least, just a bunch of little zip ties. The use of these should be pretty self-explanatory. They are good for just about anything. So, that's my kit, guys. I'm open to any suggestions. If you see something that I might be missing, something I haven't covered, but I feel like this is a pretty comprehensive kit for its size, with a lot of capabilities, and I expect that it would keep me alive for as long as I needed to either get rescued, get help, or get myself to civilization. So anyway, comments are always appreciated. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Give me a comment if you see that I'm missing something or just want to talk about it. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Any thoughts are always appreciated. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you out on the trails. Take care.